Hi guys, my name is Aditya and today I'm going to take you through how to create an e-commerce website from scratch, and I'm going to show you how easy it is and how all the things can be done using Biz 365 application platform. So what I'm going to do today is let's focus on the screen, and what I'm going to do is first sign up on the Biz 365 free account. After that, gather all the information, then create a basic website. After that, configure the basic user interface, then create a contact us page, add products to the website, add checkout and shipping settings, add announcement bars, add the payment gateways, add coupon codes, and then understand advanced options. So basically, it must be seeming as if it is so difficult to do all this, but by the time you're done with the video, you'll understand how easy it is to create all of this within an hour. So what I'm going to do next is jump directly into biz365.co. I'm going to put this biz365.co on the address bar, and I'm going to sign up as a free account. There are certain limitations of the free account, but we are going to cover that later. But right now, I'm going to just put in my name, put in my shop name. So let's say my shop name is shop27. I'm going to put in my phone number, put in my email address, a password, confirm the password, click on this, agree to terms, and submit. It's a very easy registration process using which you can create your account instantly. After that, you're going to go to continue to login, put in all the information that is required, and log in. As you can see, we've created an account and we've logged into the Biz 365 platform. Once we've done that, we've actually signed up. We are going to actually gather the business information. Now, to gather the business information is a very critical process, because if you omit this and if you say that we'll do it later, then a lot of time is wasted in just gathering the information from the business. Even if you're doing it through your own account or you're doing it to somebody else's account, it is very important to actually gather all the business information in one place. So basically, what information do you need? I've created this folder so that I can show you all the different types of information that is needed in order to create this e-commerce website. The first information you'll need, because it's an e-commerce website, the first information you'll need is the list of products. So obviously, as any list of products, the first thing which is very important is the product code. Now, it is very important to have different product codes for different items, because this is how we identify whether a product is unique or not. As you can see in this list, that there are two products with the same name, but they've got different SKUs. That means in actual, there are different products just by the same name. So we gather all the information just like product code, product names, categories, description, selling price, and product price. Because of this tutorial, which is an easy tutorial, I've just kept this much information, but then obviously you can have many more information. In custom fields, you might have other information, which we'll actually do it in a different video. For now, this becomes your list of products. After that, we are going to actually gather all the product photos. Now, it is very important to name the photographs very, very properly. As you can see that we have this product named SKU01. So in SKU01, you can see that the name of the photograph of the product is SKU01 out here. As well as if you've got additional photos for the same SKU, you will have SKU01. So basically this is one photograph of the product, and then I might have a different product's photograph from a different angle. Then for that, it will be SKU01 underscore underscore A underscore underscore B, or in this case underscore underscore 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see that for the same photograph, I have 5 photographs which are there. So this is all about the product and the product photos. Apart from that, what you need is you'll need handy the logos of the business. As you can see that I'm using sample data right now of one of my existing clients, but out here you'll have the actual business logos. And as you can see, there are two logos. One is a square logo and one is a rectangular logo. After that, you need banners. So banner are basically things that are kept right at the top of any of any page, which actually tells you more about the brand, right? So I've just got this. Apart from that, you'll need all the business information like the name of the business, the address of the business, the description of the business, which we'll talk about later as we prepare the actual system. Once we've gathered all the information, it is time to create a business website, a basic website. So while creating a basic website, we'll focus on not the products at the moment, but just creating a basic website where we'll add the banner, we'll add a couple of more components in which we'll talk more about the brand, as well as we'll create a contact us page, which is obviously later on, but we'll cover in this video itself. So I'll go inside this and I'll go to my company profile. And in the company profile, we'll go inside this and we'll choose the logo. Out here, where there is a square logo which is required. After this, we are going to actually add a rectangular logo. Width and the height of the logo is mentioned here. So the width and the height of the logo up on the top one is a square logo, which can be anything above 150 pixels by 150 pixels. And out here, we'll keep 400 pixels by 100 pixels of the logo. Name of the company, we'll just keep it as Greenberry Organics, which is again a sample name. We'll put in Greenberry Organics as a brand name. As far as company description is concerned, because it is a sample, we are going to go through this website where we are just going to pick up some sample text. So I'm just going to pick up sample text from Lorem Ipsum and we are going to put it here. We are just going to put a smaller thing and we are going to put a tax code. Then we are going to contact details. Here we are going to put in my contact details. Let's say shop@Greenberry. This is my contact email. And my phone number, I'll just correct it with a 91 because I'm in India and this is my number. I'll put it as 91 and the rest of the number. And after doing that, I'll save it. Once I've saved it, I've actually just updated my company profile till now. And after going into the shop theme, I'm going to add a new section. And just for demo's sake, I'm going to add a banner. And in the banner, I'm just going to choose a regular banner. And in the banner, I can choose a transition. I'm going to leave it as simple. Say 1. And for every banner, there are going to be 2 images which are required. One is a broader image and one is a small image for mobile phones. I'm just going to go in, choose the first banner, choose the second banner, or the first banner is mobile banner rather. I'm going to choose my second banner, choose the mobile banner for the second banner. I'm going to not change any of these things. I'm going to leave it as it is and I'm going to save it. After that, what we are going to do is add another section. And let's say this section is a text section, let's say. And I'm going to find a regular text block. And in this text block, I'm going to say about Greenberry 2. And out here, I'm just going to put in some sample text. And in this sample text, we can further go ahead and make it middle aligned. We can make the text bigger. We can even change the font. Let's say I have a different font for this. So I can change the font. I don't like this font. Let's see if I've got something else. Let's say I like this font. I'm going to keep this font. And I'm going to save it. What we've just done is, let me just click on Preview Shop. And let's review what all we've done till now. So till now, what we've done is we've created a placeholder, a very, very simple website in which we've added a banner. Obviously, if you don't have these banners ready, you can always use Photoshop or Canva or tools like such, where you can create these banners very easily. We've created this banner, we've added this much text under the banner, And that's about it. We've not added any other products. What we've also done is we've added the logos, we've added the address, we've added the description, the tax codes, and all these things inside the system. But you have to understand there are so many other things which have happened behind the scene without you doing anything. One, you need not worry about hosting because hosting is included in the plans already. In fact, even for the free plans, the hosting is already included. But having said that, your hosting will be done under your shop's code. That's about it. And you'll not be able to map it in a proper domain till the time you upgrade. But the hosting has been taken care of. The SSL certificate has been taken care of. As you can see that this connection is already secure. So that SSL connection is taken care of. And you've got a basic website up and running. As part of the basic website, as you saw, that we've created the basic website. Now we'll tweak the basic user interface. As you can see, it's Greenberry and all the colors out here, the hint colors and all these things, as you can see, are of a different color. Let me go ahead and do basic user interface changes. So I'm going to go to settings and I'm going to go to user experience. And in the user experience, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that I'm going to leave everything intact. All I'm going to do is maybe change the color of the basic color of the website. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to change the space between sections. So the sections were very close together. I'm going to make it 60. And space after title, I'm going to make it 30. And I'm going to change the border. And this is not going to show up right away, but I'm going to change this. And I'm going to remove the border color by making it white. And this you'll be able to see exactly how it affects the system later on. What I'm also going to do is even before uploading the products, I'm going to make the layout of the products 4 column and layout of the mobile products 1 column or line column for that matter. And we are going to see how this affects our shop just by doing this much. As you can see that all the hint colors have started appearing as my brand color, as well as there is a little more space before this section. I can even increase the space even more, but right now this is fine. And the rest of the changes we will see as we actually upload the products. We'll be able to see how it affects our website. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a contact us page, because as it's obvious that the most basic website will have at least the home page and a contact us page. Obviously you can add many more pages, but for this product demo we are going to just add a contact us page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my store theme again. I'm going to go to my store theme again. I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to say it's the second page and I'm going to name it contact us. I'm going to leave the parent as home itself, and I'm going to say that the link will be appearing both on the header as well as the footer. I'm going to click on contact us page and I'm going to say let's add a section, and this time show me all the sections pertaining to contact us page. And the first thing I'm going to do is add a Google map for my office location. I'm going to leave the title empty and I'm going to say position in the page as well. Map size should be full, and in link text I'm going to put in the contact address. So I'm going to put in, let's say, Greenberry, I'm going to put in the exact contact address that is required for the map to be able to map to that location. Then what I'm going to do is add another section. I'm going to again filter on contact and add my contact address like such. And I'm going to say head office, position in pages 2. And add another section, and this time I'm going to add a contact us page, and for that I'm going to put a contact form, and then I'm going to say get in touch, and the position on page is 3. Let's review what has happened. So I'm going to go here, and as you can see, my contact us page starts appearing here, as well as my contact us page starts appearing here. Once I click on the contact us page, as you can see, the map loads up and it starts showing me exactly the contact location, as well as my address, as well as a form. And I did not have to do anything. I did not have to go to my Google Maps, create an app, and after creating an app, put the map here. All those things were taken care of. I don't even need to actually initialize captcha because that is out of the box. And if somebody actually posts an inquiry here, then you'll receive it in your email, in your official email. So all those things are up and running. So as you can see, till now what we've done is we've actually created a website without any products. We've created a basic website. We've created a contact us page, added Google Maps on the contact us page, added a contact form, and basically configured the website so that it starts looking decent enough. But now we are going to go through the main things which are required for an e-commerce website, and that is to add the products which are required. So what I'm going to now do is, remember that I had actually prepared a list of products of 25 products, as well as I've actually kept all the photographs in one place. What I'm going to now do is go to my admin panel, and from here I'm going to go to products. So I'm going to search for products. I'm going to go here, and as you can see that there are no products till now. What I'm going to do is either I can add the product one by one. So I can add a product here, and I can add a product by putting in a name, putting in the photo of the product, the category, the description, and so. But there is an easier way to do it, and that is I'll go to my actions and bulk import the products. It's going to take me to a page where I can import my products in bulk. I'm going to first download an empty template. So once I download the empty template, it's going to actually show me all the empty template where I can populate the products and populate the product details. I've done this already, so I don't need to do it again. But I'm going to go here, continue to my list, continue to my second step, and upload the products. Once I attach the file, I need to click on Start, and my 25 products get uploaded instantly. If I later on, let's say, want to change the rates or the details of the product, and I can either download this product details from here. If I misplace the Excel sheet, I can download it later from here, or I can simply just change the details from here and basically upload this again. So let's say I want to give a discount on all the selling prices, and I want to say that, so let me first go into the website and show you what has happened by uploading the products. I'm taking a step back and showing you this. As you can see that all my products start showing up, but I've not uploaded the actual product photographs, so that will not show up right now. But what I also want to do is I want to change the product prices so that some discounts starts showing up. So let's say if I had some random discounts, I was giving 10% here, and I was getting 8% here, and 20% here, and 30% here. And I'm just going to actually just randomly copy all these discounts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that the product discount will be this minus this into this divided by 100. I'm going to just format my cells, make it general because it was in text format, and enter it. What I've basically done is I've just created, now as you can see that the selling prices have changed. I'm going to copy these prices, paste it as you know, basis as the actual price. And what I've done is I've put some discounts on my main price. What I can now do is re-upload these products. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to step 2. I'll refresh this so that I can show you once again. I'll continue. I'll attach this file again and start. When I go back here, I'll be able to see that all my prices have changed, and because I've put in price discounts, these price discounts have started showing up out here. Let's say I don't want these double zeros out here and I just want flat pricing, which is only till this much, and these 2 decimal places should not show. All I have to do is go in here, go into my general settings. Whenever you don't find anything, like I don't remember where the setting is, I can just go into my general settings or any settings and search for whatever I want. And I'll say hide decimal value. And when I hide decimal value, I'll see that my decimal values have been hidden now. Next, what we are going to do, when I upload the product photos, I need to go back into products. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into bulk input. And I'll go to my 3rd step, which I omitted last time. And I'll go into this and upload all the product photographs. Now it is very important to have the name of the product photographs very correctly. As I told you earlier as well, that if you've got a product by the name SKU1, then the name of the photo should be SKU1.jpg or PNG for that matter. And if you've got additional photographs, then it should be SKU1 _ 2 _ 3, 4, 5, maybe up to 5 or 6 photographs would be fine. But you should name your photographs very well, because otherwise the system will not be able to link the name of the photographs to the actual product. So all I'm going to now do is drag all the photographs or select all the photographs out here. I'm going to select all of them at once. Using this system, you can upload up to 500 photographs at once. As you can see, all the photographs have been uploaded. So let's look at the website, how it starts looking. So as you can see, all my photographs start showing up. You can see that the photographs are showing up in 4 columns rather than 2, or rather than 3 rather. And when I click into one of the photographs, I'll be able to see multiple photographs for the same product. And then remember the border radius that we put? Those border radius would start applying throughout the system. It will start applying. What I can also do is maybe put in a border. As you can see that the border is not there, so I'll put in some border. So I'm going to go to settings, go to user interface. Remember, if you don't remember a setting, all you need to do is search it from here, but I remember where it is, so I'm going to come in here. And for the border color, I'm going to just put in the light border, very light border. And when I refresh this, a light border will start showing up around my photographs, around my products. As you can see that because the products were having categories, the system has already created these products and categorized those products based on the category of the product. So if I were to go into, let's say, grocery products, all the grocery related products would start showing up. If I were to go into beauty products, then all the beauty related products will start showing up. Let's say if I were to go into honey, then all the honey related products will start showing up. I can even start my shopping here. And I'll add another here, and then let's say I'll go into this product and add something here. Maybe go to my checkout, and I can see my checkout already. I can go into my checkout, continue as guest or log in for that matter, and my checkout is completely ready, and I should be able to put in my information and then continue to check out. And my shopping is actually complete. My shopping website is complete. Having said that, as you can understand, we've not covered quite a lot of things that are essential in a shopping website or an e-commerce website. So in this section of the video, we are going to actually do the rest of the things which are very important in an e-commerce website. We are going to understand how the checkout and shipping settings work, how the announcement bars work, and the most important, how do you add a payment gateway to the system? Because without a payment gateway, sometimes an e-commerce website is of no use. So we are going to add a payment gateway, even understand what is a payment gateway and add that. And then we are going to go ahead, add some coupon codes, and then understand the various advanced settings that are there in the system, but maybe not go into each and every advanced setting, because I'll show you how to discover the platform using tutorials at the end. So what I'm now going to do is understand checkout and shipping settings. So what are checkout and shipping settings? I'm going to go into checkout settings. I can say what kind of a checkout is there. This is very important. So when we actually pressed on the cart button, remember that when we said checkout, then it showed me a regular checkout as well as a guest checkout. What if we want to just omit that and we just want a guest checkout for our guests? All we'll do is a guest checkout. So in this case, a person will not be logging in, they'll just be going through guest. If you want to make it compulsory of any users coming in, they always have to create an account and then check out. We'll be doing only login based checkout. And then if you don't do anything or select this, then a guest checkout as well as a regular login checkout will be given. So I'm going to say, for easy sake, we are just going to actually say only guest checkout will be there. The other thing we are going to do is in the cart button, by default it says add to cart. But let's say I don't want add to cart, I want to say add this or add me. I can change it from here. What I want is after adding, what if there should be a buy now button as well next to the add cart. Now by doing this, both the buy now button and the add cart button will start coming up. And there are more things that you can play in, but I'm just showing you what are checkout settings. Now the next thing we are going to do is go into my shop settings. And in the shop settings, I can show, I can do multiple things. Like if I want that there should be a minimum order value of, let's say, 2000 rupees, that we don't want anybody checking out with less than 2000 rupees in their cart, we can do this here. We can even set the number of or the minimum cart quantity, which will make sure that at least those many products or those number of products are added. We can even set the maximum cart. We are going to just leave things as it is. But these are shop settings using which you can actually configure how your shop will behave at the in the e-commerce website. By just making these couple of changes, what we are going to do is we are going to refresh this and see what effect those two settings have made. So we are going to go through body oil, and in the body oil we are going to add it, and let's say I'll go to the cart. It's going to show me that the minimum order value of 2000 has been applied, and if I try to check out, it's going to say that no, there is a minimum order quantity or the value of 2000, and I'll need to up my quantities. So out here, the minimum order quantity has been met, and when I check out, it's going to let me proceed. And remember that we had allowed the guest login, because of which it did not bring up the login page. I came directly to the checkout page. So till now, we've configured the website and we've actually added all these different options of delivery as well as checkout. What we are going to do is look into some shipping configurations. So shipping configurations is about the delivery or the shipping. So let's say if we want that there should be a standard shipping rate of 200 rupees and shipping free above, let's say, 3000 rupees. We want that if a person is shipping ordering more than 3,000 rupees worth of goods, then there should be no shipping charges. It should be free. And standard shipping days I've just put in as 3. Once we've done these 3 things, what's going to happen is when we are going to refresh this, it's going to add my shipping amount. And as you can see, this is all happening in real time. We just made the change here and we came to my checkout and refreshed, and it's showing me that there is a shipping of 200 rupees. If I, let's say, go back to my shopping cart, so I'm going back to my shopping cart, it's going to show me that I need to add another 124 rupees for free shipping, and the minimum order is 2,000 rupees. If I do this here, then it's going to remove my shipping amount, and when I go to my checkout, it's not going to levy a shipping, and it's saying that the shipping is free. Let's say I go and continue, and I'll just save this again, and I check out. My thank you page is here. If I go here into my admin panel, all these orders that we've been doing, we are going to check from here. So in this section, we are going to cover how to manage your orders. So we've already done the basic setup of the system, although we've not configured the payment side of it. But now first we are going to see how to manage those orders which are coming in from your website. So when we go into the orders section, you can see these 2 orders which we placed as mock orders, they start appearing here. If I want to look at the invoice of any order, I can just see it from here. Now what you can do is you can manage the order status from here. You can either accept the order or reject the order. We're going to just accept the order. We are then going to choose the amount of delivery days. We are not going to use this, but I'll tell you what it is basically a message, a default message is created for you, using which you can just click on WhatsApp share, and this will initiate your WhatsApp API and start sharing this from your web.whatsapp. It will start sharing this information with your candidate or your client. Then after accepting the order, either we can cancel the order or we can ship the order. I'll ship the order, and here we'll put in the tracking code and I'll ship it. After shipping the order, as you can see that it's showing shipped and the tracking number. After shipping the order, we can either mark it as delivered or mark it as returned. So I'll mark it as delivered and I'll deliver it. And once I've delivered it, we cannot change the order status again because that order has now been delivered. If you have any other shipping integrators, then you can actually contact our team and ask them to add the shipping integrator. In India, or for Indian users, we already have partnered with shipping integrators like ShipRocket as well as ShipLite, using which you can integrate your shipping through this system. And you don't have to manage the status from here of the orders, but you'll be able to manage the status as well as actually do assisted delivery to the end customer from their portal itself. So in this section of the video, we are going to cover the rest of the application, and that is to do with the announcement bar, and then most importantly, we are going to cover the payment gateway. In this section of the video, we are going to add an announcement bar. Now, playing with the system and adding small little things like the announcement bar and small little user interface things actually makes the website more attractive. So we are just going to add announcement bars, but I'm going to tell you exactly what else you can do to attract your end customer. So when we want to add the announcement bar, all we need to do is go into settings and go into announcement. And let's say you are edging towards New Year's, so then you can say that New Year deals available now. Hurry up. And I'm going to make this announcement bar animated. I'm going to make this announcement bar white. the color of the text white and the announcement bar green. I'm going to just choose a darker green, or I'll just choose gray rather than green. Once I'm going to do this, when I'm going to go back into my shopping site, my e-commerce site, as you can see that I can see an announcement bar on top. And this actually tells me about the announcement that is there. Similarly, you can add small little things into your system so that it makes the system more attractive to the customer. So let's say I want to add social media links. I can add them from here. Let's say if I were to add my facebook.com/shop27 link, I can add it like this. And let's say I can add it like this. If I have a YouTube channel, I can do the same here. And once I've done this, this entire site on the top will have a Facebook integration. So it will have basically these two icons that are available. I can further change the user experience. And I can say that the cart button should be animated. And the favicon here should start showing up the number of products that is there. And small little things that you can do here. Let's say on Android, we want the address bar to have a color which is, let's say, of green color. This is an option which only works in an Android phone, but it works here. You can even hide the WhatsApp chat, which is by default given. You can hide the languages because by default it is just English. So if you want to hide the default languages, you can do it from here. And small little things you can do so that you can improve the actual user interface of the system. So if I were to add these, you can see that this small little thing that has come up, and that is the number of products that are in your cart will start showing up here as well. The other thing which I did was I went into, let me remember. So what I did was I made the animated cart button. So if I go to any of my products, and if I, go in one of the products, the add button will start showing me add me now, and it is animated, and buy it now is by default there. In this section of the video, we are going to cover payment gateways. So I'm going to jump in directly, and I'm going to go to payment settings. And in payment settings, under payment gateway, I'm going to say Razorpay. So what I'm doing is I'm choosing Razorpay as my payment integrator in India. As you can see that we are already having things like Razorpay, Paytm, Cashfree, Stripe, PayPal and PayU as integrators. And if you have a specific integrator that you don't see in this list, you can always contact us and we can actually, integrate that for you. Let's choose Razorpay. After that, we'll say pay at checkout. What we can also do is show COD at checkout as well. At certain times, you can accept cash on delivery. COD stands for cash on delivery, which is a pay later checkout setting, using which a customer can say COD and they can pay when they actually get the delivery. So I'm going to switch it on as well. And I'm going to switch on obviously the pay at checkout. I'm going to set the Razorpay. And then what I'm going to do is show you how to actually set up the Razorpay in the system. Again, if you've got other payment integrators which is not available here, you can contact us and we can integrate that for you. And if you're having trouble, you can always get in touch with our team and they can help you out. Now I'll go to my Razorpay account. I've already logged in, so I don't have to log in again here. Once I've logged in, I have to go to my settings out here. And when I go into my settings, I need to go into my API key. Remember, this is a demo because of which I'm actually operating in test mode here. So whenever we actually integrate right now, we'll not be really processing the amount, we'll just be doing a testing. And I'm going to say regenerate this test key. And it's going to show me a key ID and a secret ID. It's always good to actually have this stored somewhere because it will later on just show you the key ID and not show you the secret ID later on. So it's best if you note it down somewhere. For now, what I'm going to do is copy it here, go to my store configuration and paste that here. As you can see, I've pasted this here. I'm going to go into my Razorpay, copy the secret key, copy it here. I'm going to paste it here. And once I've done that, we've basically completed the entire integration of payment gateway for Razorpay. For all the other payment gateways that are available with us, you can directly go into video tutorials and learn how to do it with different ones. And if you're still stuck, you can contact us. And if a payment gateway is not available in this list, and if you've got a specific need, you can get in touch and we can integrate that for you as well. Once we've done that, we can go into my checkout. I'll go into my home. I can go into my products. Add, let's say, this to the cart. And I already have some things in the cart, so I'm just going to add to. I'm going to remove some of the products because I think this is a big list. And I'm going to click on checkout. This time, when I'm going to click on checkout, I'm going to actually make sure that I'm paying online. I can even select pay on delivery, but I'm going to click on pay on online and I'm going to check out. And as you can see that the Razorpay system has started showing up and I can go through the payment directly. Razorpay or all the other ones, at least in India, support things like card, UPI payments, net banking, wallet facilities, EMI, and pay later. If you've configured it with Razorpay, they also show you wallet Paytm as well. If you've not configured, it does not show. And out here, if you go into net banking, I can directly select a bank and I'll be able to just successfully create the payment. Obviously, the OTP and things did not come because it is a demo and I did it on test, so they will not come up. But my entire Razorpay setting is complete, and what you saw just now was that we've completed the integration of payment gateway with Razorpay. If I go to my orders now, we will see that the payment is showing up as paid rather than COD, and the pay ID or the reference code of the payment gateway starts showing up here. Now in this section of the video, we are going to actually add coupon codes. Coupon codes can be something very exciting for your customers because by using coupon codes, you can promote how they actually shop and you can increase the shopping experience. So in the coupon code, all we need to do is go into my coupon. And as you can see, we don't have a coupon code right now. I'm going to add a coupon code. And in the coupon code, I'm just going to say 30 off or off 30. I'm going to name it as 30% off on all orders. I'm going to leave the description as same. Out here, I can choose the range or the date range in which the coupon will be valid. So let's say I want this coupon to be valid just for 1 week. I can just select it here and this coupon will only be valid for 1 week. Then what I can do is I can go into my minimum billing account and what I can do is say that this coupon will only be applicable if the order is above, let's say, 2,000 rupees. And this coupon is a percentage coupon and it's a 30% coupon. What I can also do is set up a maximum amount. So let's say I say that the maximum amount of discount will be 750 rupees. So even if they order, let's say, 10,000 rupees worth of goods, even then the discount will be just 750 at max. We are going to save this. And as you can see, there is one coupon with the name of 30. This time, when a user adds something and goes here, It'll start showing me coupons at checkout. As you can see that there is available coupons. It is showing up show available coupons only because you actually, when you're creating the coupon, you mentioned that you need to show this to the customer. If I hide this, then a customer who knows of 30, he'll be able to apply that coupon, but it will not show it in a list. So right now, if I show these coupons, it will say it's available, 30% off. But if I put this as off and save it, and after that, if I'm going to refresh my checkout, it's not going to show the available coupons, but I'll still be able to say off 30 and it's going to apply the coupon. And it applied the coupon and it applied 750 rupees. I'm going to proceed with this. I'm going to save this information. I'm going to go through an online delivery, or this time I'm going to say pay on delivery, COD. And I'm going to proceed with this. As you can see, in the orders, this time it was a COD, but when I view the invoice, you can see that the coupon code of 30 was applied, and this was the amount of coupon discount that was applied with a shipping of 200, and a proper bill was created of this order. This bill can be printed from here and obviously shared. So you'll be able to print it and share it with the customer. So till now what we've done is we've created an entire e-commerce website from scratch, including creating the contact pages, creating the basic website, as well as uploading the products, setting up the payment gateway, understanding how the orders are made, as well as understanding how the coupon codes are configured, and all the other advanced various settings. Now what we are going to do is go into the system and understand all the various other things that you can do in the system. But before that you do that, what we have to do is go into map your domain. Now this is a very important step, because what we've been doing so far is creating the website under shop 27. What we'll now do is map your domain into an actual domain name where the system will start working. Now, first of all, it is very important to understand that in order to map your domain, you need to have a proper standard plan, because under the free plan, you'll not be allowed to actually map your actual domain to the system. So what we'll do is, once we've bought the domain from GoDaddy or One-on-One or all the other various domain name providers, what we need to do is put in the domain name. Let's say, for example, my domain name is shop27.com. I'll do this and continue. Once we do this, it's going to tell you to put the A record in your domain name configurator. So what you have to do is go into GoDaddy and basically create an A name record and copy this IP address from here and paste this while creating the A name record. If you're stuck here by any chance, you can always contact our team, in which they'll be able to help you out with the various steps. But once you've done that, all you need to do is say continue. This will see whether the domain name has started pointing to this IP address, which is 65.1.137.210. It is saying that this domain name is still not pointing. Obviously, this is a dummy domain name, but once you have your actual domain name pointing here, it will take you through the third step. And in the third step, you need to just activate the mapping. And once you've activated the mapping, you're sorted out, you're done, where your website will start working with your own domain name and everything will be functional. Apart from this, we can even go into analytics. So as you can see that in my analytics, it is showing me my total sales, my shop sessions, my total orders, my average order value, as well as the top products that we have, as well as the top open products. It will start showing to me here. It will also show me what are my top landing pages where people are really visiting, as well as which countries and which cities did people visit from, and which device types have they visited from, whether it was just desktop or whether it was mobile or desktop or both. It will show me how many visits have actually taken place on my website. If you want that these analytics should be driven from Google Analytics or Facebook Pixel, what you can do is you can go into settings, go into SEO and analytics settings. So from here, what you can do is you can put in your Google Pixel ID, your Google Analytics ID, your Google Tag Manager, and all these things. By doing these things, you'll be able to really, attach your system to the various platforms that are there, like Facebook Pixel and Google Analytics. If you've got custom HTML in your head and body, you can actually put it here, but these are advanced settings. We are not going to cover it in this video. We can also integrate some JavaScript in your page by putting the JavaScript here. But I'll tell you briefly where this is used. Let's say you want to change the JavaScript, or you want to inject, let's say, an external chatbot. You can actually take that JavaScript from the chatbot and put it here so that your chatbot is activated directly in the system. If you've got any other plugins or any other third-party plugins that you have, you can integrate that into the system by using third-party JavaScript out here. Now, apart from that, there are various other things that you can do. You can view reports. If you're stuck anywhere, you can always just go to video tutorials, and in video tutorials, there are various videos that are there. You can search for those videos by searching from here or going through each and every video by topic. You can even filter the videos by topic, let's say email settings, and you can actually understand how the various systems work in this application. Apart from that, you can actually manage your customers from one place. You can manage your customer queries from here. So anybody leaving any contact messages, those all will start appearing here, and you can respond to them from here itself. Here are the various settings that you can actually go through. Shop theme we covered very briefly, but you can start playing around with this and really understanding how these shop settings work. By custom fields, you can actually introduce your own custom fields in your products. Let's say you have other custom fields like purity and material and size and all those things. You can do it here. You can even introduce product variants, which we are not covering in this, but you can actually create product variants from this system as well. You can configure different catalog rate lists, as well as you can configure different catalogs, which we've not covered here. And we can cover it in different videos inside the tutorials, as well as you can refer to other videos on our channel. You can add different team members, as well as you can look at the audit logs. I'll briefly cover the audit logs because this is very important. Whatever you do in the system, this will all be covered in the audit logs so that you always remember what you've done. And you can always go back to your audit logs and see what changes did you make. And the next one is the sitemap. By clicking on sitemap, the entire sitemap is visible here, and this sitemap can be useful when you're actually submitting it to a search engine, because they require a sitemap using which they can actually cache your system and crawl your system. And one last note, wherever and whenever you're stuck, all you have to do is you have to click here, and by clicking here, wherever you need help, let's say you are in map your own domain and you're not understanding how to map your own domain. All you have to do is click here and say, hey, help me out in mapping my domain. And once you do this, one of our customer success teams or developer engagers will basically call you up and fix an appointment where they'll be able to show you how it is done. And if you're asking a question which has already been covered in one of our videos, then they'll send you a video link using which you can refer to this and understand how to build the system. So this is all about how to create an e-commerce website from scratch. And as you can see, we created a fully functioning e-commerce website within an hour. It is very important to understand that it is not very difficult. And if you're a business owner or you're a developer, you can use BIS 365 as your own platform where you can integrate your entire e-commerce functionalities into the system. Thank you so much and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.